there, Gemini. Welcome to your end of April general reading. You can take this as like a bi-weekly reading or a weekly reading, however you want. At this point, because I'm getting these out so late, I do apologize for that, but better late than never. We do have 4 planets in retrograde currently. We have Mercury, Mars, Saturn, and Pluto in retrograde. Saturn will be retrograde throughout over the next couple of months through August. Mercury will be going direct on May 5th, and then I'm not so sure about Mars and Pluto. I don't know so much about those retrogrades, but a lot of us have been dealing with change going into spring, which is all about changing of the seasons. Letting go, revisiting past relationships so that we can heal them and let them go or move in a new direction. Going into the spring is all about, this month has all been, I can't talk, this month has really been about spring cleaning our lives in whatever ways that we can, and in different, that'll be different for all of the signs, depending on your sign. So Gemini, we are having a full moon in Taurus. I'm sorry, a new moon in Taurus, not a full moon, a super new moon in Taurus tomorrow, which will be on the 25th. So this new moon, I really feel, is about getting grounded, nurturing, taking care of yourself and the earth, right? We just had Earth Day. Tauruses tend to be very hardworking, stubborn, maybe stubborn to a fault, but also earthy people. They are a mutable sign, so they're adaptable. And what else do I want to say? I need to do some more research on what this new moon in Taurus will be, but I do feel like, you know, on a new moon is when we can make our intentions for the next lunar cycle. So just going to add it in there. If there's something that you want to bring into your life or to change or to let go of, you can do a new moon ritual. You can start preparing for that today or tomorrow and write down your intentions and what it is that you want to release from your life, what you want to bring in, what are your intentions for this next lunar cycle. So for your reading today, I will be using the Anna K Tarot as my primary tarot deck. I will be pulling a message at the end of your reading from the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms Oracle. So the cards are ready to go, and there's a little bit of a drama going on outside. There's someone blocking the parking lot. So there may be some, I may have to interrupt the reading depending on if that gets louder or if people start to shout or talk. So a little bit of drama going on in the background here, but hopefully it doesn't get out of control. And calling on Spirit, what are the messages and energies that you have for the sign of Gemini, Gemini Suns, Gemini Moons, and Gemini Risings? What will be so for Gemini, Gemini Sun, Gemini Moon, Gemini Rising? And again, this reading will cover the energies of the past, present, and future. The present being the moment that you view this reading. See what I'm picking up for Gemini. Spirit, what are the messages and energies that you have for the sign of Gemini? Starting with your recent past, we have the Six of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, clarified with the Five of Swords in reverse. Ooh, the Ten of Swords, and the Two of Swords. Going into your present situation, we have the Seven of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse with the Magician in reverse, the Ten of Cups in reverse, and the Judgment card. Okay. Going into the future, we have the Knight of Rods in reverse with the Five of Rods reversed, the Ace of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, and the World. All right. Your outcome is the Four of Pentacles. Make sure you guys can see the cards that I have out. All right. So lots of drama this month, Gemini. Lots of stuff going on for you guys. Let's take a look. How many major arcana? Not too many. We do have one in your current situation and one in your future. So overall, I would say that Saturn being retrograde is definitely coming into play here. There's definitely something coming full circle for you. I would say between now and next week, there's something that is going to be reaching a conclusion in your life, a satisfactory ending. But let us start back here in the past. I feel that you are moving forward from something. I see healing for you. I see transition, possibly some of you moving to a new location. If that wasn't the case, then I really see that there was psychological healing from you. You were able to move forward from something that had been very painful, and you were successful in that transition. Okay. I'm also getting a female in your life. She may have been a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Now this could have been a male as well that has more female energy. But I am getting an earth sign in your past. And I feel like this person was unhappy. They may have not been feeling well. Like I said, it could be a mother figure, an aunt, or a grandmother, or someone that you were friends with. Either way, this is definitely someone that you know because they're coming up as a queen. With the Five of Swords in reverse, the Five of Swords in reverse is like how they're behaving, and so I feel like this person is starting to, they want to apologize, but maybe they don't want to be the first to apologize. This is the time after fighting. So it's about mediation after conflict. It's about resolutions and apologies. But I feel that either way, there was definitely a painful ending for you. And I'm hearing the word closure. All right, closing the door on a some chapter in your life. It's interesting that the Queen of Pentacles is in between your healing process and an ending here. It's like you were moving forward, and maybe you ran into someone from your past, or this is someone that you had a falling out with, and it really feels like, you know, they're hurting, or they weren't doing so well, and they were suffering. Okay. But I do feel like there was an ending that took place, and you needed to walk away from that. It could have been a betrayal. It could have been a feeling of being stabbed in the back. All right. It may also just represent that there's a new beginning for you. And this marks the end of a specific chapter in your life, because we do have the Two of Swords, which is ignorance. It's saying that you're not willing to look at your true feelings. Okay, the Two of Swords has us back to the Ten of Swords. It's almost like you may be denying how you feel about a betrayal, or you may be denying how you really feel inside, and are conflicted. So it's all about, you know, you do need to use your intuition. Gemini, use your intuition. I don't know why I keep getting Pisces. Also, I'm seeing, pay attention to the red flags, okay? Pay attention to the red flags. The color red is very prominent here. And the color red resonates with your root chakra, which is a place where you may be harboring feelings of fear, doubt, suspicion. You may be holding on to a feeling of survival, your survival instincts kicking into gear. So it's saying that you do need to pay attention to the red flags, and also do not ignore your true feelings, okay? Someone may be coming into the picture here and wanting to apologize for something that they did. And you may be feeling, or you may have been feeling very undecided about that. You're not sure how you feel. You think you don't know how you feel, but you really do know how you feel. So it's about tuning into your intuition, listening to your intuition. What does your gut tell you? What does your heart say? It feels like maybe the conflict is between what your head and your heart is saying, and that's why you're not able to come to a decision here. But I feel that you will. I feel that you will. It's going to take some time. I think this week is the week where you are able to come off the fence about something. Let's take a look. You have the Seven of Pentacles. So you're assessing the situation. This is kind of a wait and see approach. You're like, I've put in all this work. I've invested my time and energy, either with a specific person or a process, a project, work, whatever. And I'm seeing the earth sign come up again. Now, a lot of readers won't tell you this because they're clarifying the cards later, or they're using the romance angels and they're doing it all at once. But I can tell you right now that this person, this earth sign, they're very slow moving. They may be very stubborn, and they're coming up with the Magician reverse. So I feel like their intentions may not be very good for you. Which is why I think that there's this period of time right now where you really do need to pause and reflect about how you're feeling. Is this person giving me what I need? Have these seeds been nurtured? And if so, what more work needs to go into this? Okay, this is an evaluation. What you want to see after the Seven of Pentacles, if things are moving in the right direction, is an Eight of Pentacles, a Nine of Pentacles, or a Ten of Pentacles. So I do see a Ten of Pentacles coming up in the future. So that looks like, this looks something like that could be promising, but I want to caution you because I'm coming up with the earth sign of Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn here. And he is being clarified by the Magician in reverse, which says that he's having some issues with his personal power, and also he may just be, I'm afraid to say this, but he may just be out to use you. He may be kind of a snake oil salesman. Someone that comes out at night just to mate, and then they go away during the day. So they're kind of like someone that just wants a one-night stand. Well, that remains to be seen, but I do feel like this person is having some issues with their personal power, and they're very charismatic, which is why I think that you're trying to be patient, and you're trying to take your time and see where this might be going. In the current situation, you have the Ten of Cups in reverse, so I feel like there's a lot of unhappiness, possibly selfishness going on, a loss of emotional security. It feels like all of the cups in the relationship, or all of the positive feelings have gone away, and what is left for you is judgment. This is making a decision and moving forward on it. You have accepted responsibility for what has happened here. Okay, and this is a very positive card when it's upright, because it's saying that you're not going to be stuck in the past. You're going to continue to move forward. And judgment is all about standing in your truth and embracing. Okay, I feel like you're ready to make a final decision here. And with the two tens in your reading, I do feel like there is an ending. Could be an end of a relationship. It could be an end to dealing with a specific earth sign. In your future, you have the Knight of Rods in reverse with the Five of Rods in reverse. So this could be a fire sign energy, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. Coming up with the Five of Rods in reverse. Again, what I'm getting here is it could be, if this is a fire sign energy, you know, the Nine of Rods in reverse is someone who's holding back their passion. They may want to make up and apologize. Five of Rods in reverse. But the caution here is just to be careful. I know you don't want to rush forward. You could be very impatient, and you may be wanting to you know, make amends and apologize. And the caution here is to give in too easily. It feels like you are holding back, or this person is holding back, and maybe they're afraid to apologize first. And the good news is that you have the Ace of Cups here, which this is like an emotional cleansing. So I feel like there's some new feelings coming to the surface next week for you. And also with the Ten of Pentacles, this is a lot of security, money, financial security, but it doesn't say anything about love. It just says financial security. Someone may have stirred your feelings romantically. If this is someone that you're in a long-term relationship with, it's saying that, you know, there would be a lot of financial security there, or long-term security, but in terms of emotional security, that is still maybe not part of the picture, because we're still at an Ace here. Okay, so there's new feelings and a feeling of emotional security, but really this card is saying that it's not emotional security that you're feeling. It's more, has to do with family. It has to do with a sense of belonging, a sense of unity coming together, that kind of thing. And we also have the World, which means that there's going to be a positive resolution, something coming to completion, something coming full circle for you. You will be starting a new chapter going into May. And it's a beautiful card. It's also saying that you learned a major life lesson. Okay, you really have learned a huge lesson here. Whatever you've been through this year, the World is something that takes quite a lot of time in order to, how do I want to say it? The World is something, it's a huge victory for you, first of all, I should say. It's a huge victory for you. And it's something that can take quite a while in order to achieve. So it's a big achievement. You've got something here. This could be, for example, healing a family situation, healing a long-term relationship, finally cleansing your emotions, coming, you know, letting them out. And this is all about unconditional love. This is just unconditional love. So I feel like next week is going to be really positive for you, and your outcome is the Four of Pentacles, which is saying that you do not want to risk what you have. You want to hold on to it. Now, if this is someone, that means you don't want to let them go. They're so precious to you. Or it can also say that you're not going to be opening up. You just want to keep the status quo. Either way, the Four of Pentacles is a very stable card. It's saying that you are holding on to what you have, and you may be also saving your money. You may be putting your money into a fund or a retirement fund, or you may be saving your money so that you can do something with it. But either way, this is working out very nicely for you. So you are on the right path, Gemini, and you're going to be very successful no matter what. You have a huge victory here for you coming in the next, I would say within the next week. And this is an energy of accomplishment, and embrace that. Embrace the your many small achievements. Embrace all the things that you have achieved so far this year that you've been working on. You have a lot to be proud of. Your financial situation really improves, and yeah, so it feels like you've been through a lot recently, and you're looking for some peace of mind. So it's coming. Let's see what Spirit has to say for you in terms of your guidance message. Spirit, please help guide Gemini on their high spiritual path. In love and in light. The Lady of the Mirror. Reflection and non-judgment. That is card 44. And this is the last card in this deck, which means that you have really, I think to me, this card to me represents, resonates with judgment very nicely. And that card is coming in for me this week. So some very big decisions are going to be made this week. And let's see. So I just wanted to show you, if you can see in this book here, that card 44 is the last card in the deck. Okay, so we've come through all the lessons prior to this lesson. Okay, not that they're in a specific order, but usually when you pull the last card in the deck, it means that it's similar to also getting the World here, where we're coming full circle. So this card is also an ally and a challenger. Okay, some cards we read them as an ally, or we could read them as a challenger. Well, this one is both. The Lady of the Mirror is both ally and challenger, asking you to see yourself in the mirror made by the events in your life. She represents the powerful force of the law of attraction and reminds you that what you are is what you attract. This isn't to say that you need to blame yourself for inviting transgressions, or if you find yourself a victim of a big picture event, say a war. This is a distorted interpretation of this law. Certain events are fated to test our faith. Rather, find yourself within the web woven through your life. Your relationships, opportunities, desires, seeming failures, and successes. Observe how you've responded to life's challenges, great and small, and be aware of what is familiar in the present. Release all judgment and accept things exactly as they are with love. The Lady of the Mirror asks that you honor every part of your story as essential to your highest unfolding. Can you see yourself as being exactly where you need to be on your path? Do you love what you see in the mirror? Can you perceive your part in your reactions and the motives behind your current inquiry? You will find your answer in a thorough and honest self-appraisal. So, Gemini, some big lessons are on the table for you, and they're coming soon. You do need to be honest with yourself, but you also need to be compassionate. All right? For most of you, when you do this, and there will be an emotional release coming up, it's going to be an opportunity for you to really accept responsibility for your role in inviting any transgressions that you've been through. And also the law of attraction, very, very important. You are what you attract. That means that when you are vibrating at your frequency, vibrating, you're attracting that same energy to you. If you're vibrating at a low frequency, you're inviting that lower frequency in. Okay, so take that into consideration as you reflect with non-judgment. Okay, that means not being critical or saying, well, this is this person's fault, this is my fault, I'm to blame. No one is to blame here. This is about looking at your life with compassion, right? You're standing in the mirror and you're looking at yourself and saying, do I like what I see? If not, what do I need to do to change so I am okay with what I'm looking at? Not on a superficial level, but in terms of your energy, in terms of what it is that you are attracting into your life. All right. believe me when I tell you 100% you're going to come out of this a better person, and with more understanding and compassion about how you got to where you are. But you have to accept responsibility for the choices that you've made. When you lay blame on someone else, I'm not saying that you do this, but if you do, you're not accepting the lessons as your own. We can only be responsible for our own choices and we can only control ourselves, right? Other people are their own, have to stay in their own path. But when we stay in our own path, we have to accept whoever's coming into our lane or whoever's coming in front of us or behind us. How we react to those situations is part of our character. It's part of our destiny and our fate. So it's just saying to do be compassionate when you do this, but I feel like there's going to be, judgment is all about reflecting on the past, making peace with it, letting it go, and moving on into a new, better, brighter future. It's also about accepting responsibility, which is a very difficult thing to do for some people, especially if they are the type of person that likes to lay fault or blame on others or even on themselves. So I'm asking you, I'm suggesting that you don't do that, that you go about it a little bit differently, okay? Right? Who are you, Gemini? And do you like what you see? If not, what do you need to do to change? It's that simple. And then let that go. And you can set your intention starting tomorrow on the new moon, which is the new moon in Taurus, right? So, and you're going to be going into your birthday month soon, so you're preparing for this new cycle. You're preparing for a new solar return, for your solar return. So this is good time for you to clear away all that old energy and get ready to plant some new seeds. Okay, remember, 7 of Pentacles. You have a good framework here. You have a good foundation. Now it's time for you to assess and make decisions that are going to be in your highest good. All right? Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you. Apologize for getting these out later than I had hoped. Next month, I'm probably going to go in reverse order so that I can get to all the signs that I did get to right away. Many blessings, Gemini. Take care.